Yeah, it's funny when people ask if it's been a success. I say, well, just look at her. You know, yeah, I think she's absolutely spectacular, and the facial proportions I think are beautiful. I mean, you know, has been well documented in the media. I thought she went a little large on the breast implants, and I tried to talk her into the fact that we may want to go a little bit smaller than that. But I think they look fine. I think it's part of the look that she wanted. So yeah, I think she's looks amazing. Yeah, Heidi also wanted a facelift because she was thinking that she was looking a little old, and I thought I agreed. If we could maybe make her look 19, she maybe could extend her career a bit longer. I'm kidding. She wanted to sort of look like a classic blonde bombshell, and so I always explain to people that, you know, she's a very smart little businesswoman, and she identified an open niche and said, you know what, there's really no sexy, curvaceous, blonde, 20-something blonde bombshell in Hollywood right now. And she said, I think there's a void there, and I want to fill that void, sort of along the lines of you know, Marilyn Monroe, Grace Kelly, maybe a little bit Pam Anderson, you know, that whole thing. Cosmetic surgery is so ubiquitous now, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's not just like in the old days, maybe the movie stars and the wealthy. I mean, everyone. I mean, I have a lot of patients that come in and they literally have a plastic surgery fund. I mean, along with their like IRA and their, you know, pension plans, they literally have been saving for 20 years for their facelift. And they say, when I hit 50, I'm getting my facelift. So it's become so commonplace again that like everyone's doing it.
You never keep pace with Heidi's face.
But can it work for anyone? We scoured the length and breadth of the nation, then gave up and went to Essex and North Kent to find 20 blonde girls who were happy to subject themselves to a hastily cobbled together groundbreaking social experiment. The girls are going to demonstrate the raw power of Heidi's Barbie doll look. Observe how they pass down the street with hardly a second glance from the healthy, red-blooded male of the species. But now it's makeover time. The girls are going to turn themselves into Barbies. It's a sublime transformation.
I mean, I don't know why women want to look like Barbies, but there's a stereotype on what makes the perfect woman. It's the big boobs, little waist.
Well, I think that to a lot of girls it appeals as the perfect look. She's got perfect figure.
Blonde hair, blue eyes, big boobs, petite figure.
All pink clothes, all pink bags, all pink shoes.
If you're Barbie, then you're on the show, aren't you?
I do think it stems from the Pamela Anderson days, which is actually the 80s and 90s, really more than 90s. And I do think it's totally outdated.
I think that sort of quintessential blonde, you know, bombshell look is fairly popular in people of all ages, but especially people in their 40s, 50s, or even 60s.
Let's see what happens when the Heidi look is unleashed on the public. Previously unnoticed, the Heidi-alikes are now a traffic-stopping, builder-slavering sensation.
I think, if anything, I think a blonde always stands out in a crowd. Us women think that men like skinny girls, when in fact, most of the men you speak to, they like curvier girls. But us girls have got it in our head that we like to be small. I don't know why, but we're all the same.
Amazing what a bit of pink, powder and puffery can do. So if it's that easy, it makes you wonder if all that gruesome surgery is really necessary. But here are some celebrities who have famously gone on the record about plastic surgery. Like LaToya Jackson, looking fabulous. Seen here frowning. Tara Reid, who wanted a six-pack, but instead got a 1.5-litre plastic bottle of cheap cider that a wino had sat on. And it can get so much worse. There's Jocelyn Wilderstein, who spent a rumoured $2 million on surgery to keep her billionaire husband from leaving her. We won't show you what she'd do to put him off. And finally, Michael Jackson. No, nothing there. Expensive lawyers.
You never keep pace with Heidi's face.
Beauty is bought in a desperate race to win your place in the limelight.
She's in a programme full of amazingly beautiful people,
and she probably feels like she needs to keep up with them.
Living in LA is like living in a fantasy land. Every person you walk by is more beautiful than the next.
There's more flesh on show, and it's just a hotter atmosphere. Everyone's a bit more sexual out there, and obviously everyone's very competitive minded and they want to look the best.
What you gonna say? Do my boobs look big? Just kidding, don't answer that. But do they? Yeah, they do. Yeah!
But plastic surgery is no joke. No, but seriously. Going under the knife involves major trauma to the body. Yet today, most people think buying a new face is like popping out for lunch, with lots of leftovers in your doggy bag.
Once upon a time, if you knew someone who had a boob job, you'd be like, oh my God, why have they done that to themselves? Now it's perfectly normal. I'm sure in a group of about 10 girls, there'd probably be at least 3 or 4 that had had a boob job or were planning to have a boob job.
In fact, over 50% of British women under the age of 24 say they'd like to go under the knife. We asked 4 Teenage Hills fans their views.
A lot of my friends do actually talk about plastic surgery and getting a few things done, but then again, who doesn't?
A boob job, maybe a lip injection, nose job.
My friend Deborah, she wants a boob job. She wants to be just like Heidi.
You'll never keep pace with Heidi's face.